The working funnel is an end-to-end, done-for-you marketing solution that transforms lead generation for your local business. I'll define local business for our purposes in a minute. It provides your business with each digital marketing tactic or marketing channel I'll go over here, with room for customizations for your particular business as needed. If you've heard terms like SEO, Google Ads, Google Map Pack, remarketing and retargeting, conversion rate optimization, but you aren't completely clear on the part each plays in your marketing, by the end of this, I promise you'll understand exactly how they work together to guide leads through your digital funnel, from the first touch to booking a call or in-person appointment with you. As I describe in plain language both the big picture and specific marketing tactics, compare it to your own current digital marketing. Is each channel executed and built out correctly or even present? If not, stay with me. Because the working funnel is about creating what you don't have and improving what you do. It's about really dialing in your local marketing and gaining market share. Even in competitive industries, you might be surprised how poor your competition's marketing often is. This won't always be the case. Implementing everything included in the working funnel is your chance to quickly tilt things in your business's favor in the next 30 to 90 days. My aim is that even if we don't work together, you'll benefit from the background this presentation will give you. You'll at least have a clearer idea as to what your digital marketing needs when you speak to marketing agencies and service providers. And if we do get on a call, having a little background lets us focus more on your specific situation and any questions this presentation provoked for you too, of course. So who is the working funnel for? How many of these describe you as a business owner? You don't have time to learn and implement the latest internet marketing methods. You know new methods are constantly coming out that you can't take full advantage of because you have a business to run, but you'd like to. You don't have a closing problem. It's not having a process for getting leads and then following up with or re-engaging them. You have no automated plan to consistently acquire targeted quality leads using the most recent digital marketing tactics. After all, most local industries have steady customer demand in their area, seasonality aside for some industries. The question is what percentage of that steady demand you can win. You need an automated lead generation and lead nurture process, and that's exactly what the working funnel is. Your marketing feels too complex, disorganized, with no coherent strategy. This describes 90% of our clients' situations, by the way, when they come to us. Instead of different elements of your marketing being designed to work together, it just sort of fell together in a random way over time, and it shows. You've spent on pieces of marketing rather than a comprehensive approach. You tried Facebook ads or Google ads, and you're not sure if SEO worked or not. Do you figure your business is a bad fit for those channels, even though you see your competitors using them? Maybe it's not your business. Maybe it was a lack of competence or caring that these campaigns were run with. You've been let down by agencies or service providers and you're wary, or you've de-emphasized internet marketing altogether. Just remember, internet marketing is becoming simply marketing. You can't afford not to get it right because your competition is. What type of business is a fit for the working funnel? We have processes and a team in place optimized for a specific type of business. There's some wiggle room for flexibility, but not much. Here are the requirements. Local businesses, defined as having clients or customers within 10 miles or 15 kilometers of your business, roughly. Usually these are service businesses like plumbers, dentists, landscapers, bathroom renovators, lawyers, with or without a physical place of business. Now, if you sell or rent rather expensive items like heavy equipment to customers near you, the working funnel is probably for you also. And as I say, having no physical place of business or an office isn't a problem, but you have to be marketing to people in a well-defined, relatively narrow area. A $1,000 conversion amount or $1,000 customer lifetime value or CLV. That's a rough number, but the point is that higher conversion amounts are a fit for the working funnel if you get repeat business such that, for example, a window cleaner. It's easy to imagine having a client over the next few years or several years retaining you, and you're making well over $1,000 as a customer lifetime value proposition with that client. Your marketing needs some work. Your current channels are somewhere between under-optimized and non-existent. Now, also, we prefer to work with clients with sites built on WordPress. Sometimes it makes sense for us to rebuild on WordPress or on a better theme, depending on your situation. We have some flexibility here. It's not that we won't work with other content management systems. In any case, leave your URL when you schedule your appointment. I'll dig into it before your consultation and we can talk about it. What does the working funnel improve? How many of these shortcomings describe your marketing? Are you sending paid visitors from Google Ads, Facebook, etc. to your website homepage without optimizing it for conversions? Most businesses do. It means some of your ad spend is being wasted and maybe a lot of it. Why? First, because elements that make a good homepage, navigation menus, lots of background info, educational experience, can actually hamper the conversion, the specific action we must compel a paid prospect to take. Second, if you have several service offerings, you should send people from an ad that describes each service you do to a page that sells that service. Your situation will drive our approach, but your working funnel includes making sure every ad fits the page it sends visitors to. Critical. Are you running Google Ads smart campaigns? Stopping smart campaigns immediately and replacing them with the power of industrial strength Google Ads campaigns is low-hanging fruit that benefits you fast. No smart campaigns, no other way to say it. Is your Google My Business listing optimized to the hilt or even verified? If not, your Google Maps and Google Map Pack presence, one of the most important parts of local marketing, is not working for you like it should be. Are features the Maps algorithm needs to see on your website and around the web present and correct? Again, if not, your Google Map Pack presence isn't delivering you the leads it should be. Is your on-page SEO working to get you prominently displayed in Google for keywords that matter to your business? Has keyword research even been done by a professional? Has basic on-page SEO been done? Dozens of elements can usually be improved. Title tags, reducing image file sizes, content siloing, much more. Directly increasing the amount of free targeted visitors you'll get from Google's organic results. Are you running retargeting campaigns on Facebook, Google Display Network, YouTube? I'll explain below. Have you noticed Facebook isn't working for you like it used to? That you can no longer rely on organic, i.e. free traffic from Facebook for your business. Hint, it's no accident, it's by design. It's pay to play now, and believe it or not, that's okay. The working funnel is hugely helped by Facebook in a few specific ways. More on this in a minute. Are you using email properly or at all? Are you using Facebook Messenger in paid campaigns and integrating it into your website with a widget? Has your website been optimized for conversions? Are you sure? Has your website been upgraded in the last 3 or more years? If not, it needs upgrading, and I don't mean a new design. It must convert better. Almost all, 97% of consumers check the internet to learn more about a local business. Whether they're looking for you or for what you offer, it starts with a search. And where are they searching? As of October 2019, 88% of searches happen on Google versus other search engines. No surprise there. And data confirms that appearing prominently, specifically in Google, when people type in keywords that matter to your business, gets you in front of the vast majority of people looking for you. This simple statement, backed up by hard data, guides our approach to reaching people who've never heard of you, who need what you offer. Maybe it's a monopoly, maybe not. The point is, it makes our marketing strategy crystal clear, at least for the top of our sales funnel or discovery of you in marketing terms. We'll put resources not into Insta stories or buying Facebook likes. Here's the point. We'll meet people looking for us where they are. And that's why prominence in Google search for top-of-funnel discovery is the first part of your local working funnel. Now, how can we best use this hard data regarding Google for your business? Well, here's where most business owners go wrong. Marketing agencies will tell you that you'll get to the top of Google, implying that that's effective marketing. But that's like saying you need to eat right to be healthy. It's not specific enough, and it's not enough to get you healthy. Example, let me ask you, if you were looking online for wedding invitations in Canberra, Australia, searching Google like we know the vast majority of people are, and you saw this page of search results, what would jump out at you? I've zoomed and cut the previous page. As a searcher, you want to find what you want as fast as possible. You know none of these companies. You don't care about marketing or Google or anything but finding what you need. With a fast glance, maybe multitasking on your phone, even if you're non-technical, you'd probably notice one particular company. But look again. The searcher not only sees this brand, they see it dominating in 4 spots, which I'd argue is a separate observation. How much more likely is it that the dominant brand gets the click on one of his results? What would you click? Being in 4 spots takes them from being merely present to being seen as a local leader. Wouldn't you feel like your decision was compromised or poor if you didn't click the dominant player in a local market for the thing that you're looking for some reason? A searcher might think, this company must be doing something right, better talk to them. Maybe they do the highest volume, which probably saves me money. They might have a larger, more competent service department, etc. These on-the-fly observations and assumptions happening even before a searcher clicks might or might not be accurate, but they help get the searcher into your sales funnel, which is the entire purpose of Google for us as marketers. By the way, this is also how your company can move from local obscurity to dominance quickly. Google prominence levels the playing field or tilts it in your favor. In case you're unaware, a company being around for decades, having the most employees, delivering excellent services, etc., it doesn't magically make a local business prominent in Google. Competent digital marketing does. For a working funnel client art form pictured in the red boxes in the slide, basically a one-person business, being in 4 places at the top of Google's first page for their primary keyword was a marketing breakthrough, especially since their premium letterpress wedding invitations command a substantial average order value. This is why the first aim of the working funnel is dominating the top of Google's first page for your keywords, using all 3 channels for discovery. This is also how the working funnel has helped tradespeople go from working for others to having a real business with plenty of leads in a matter of months. As we implement each part of your working funnel, we're aiming for nothing less than local dominance. To be completely clear, the results on the first page experience, as Google calls it, are comprised of 3 separate marketing channels. Google Ads used to be AdWords, the Map Pack, aka the 3-pack or local pack, and the traditional organic results. We're focusing on marketing local businesses here, so we'll disregard things like Google Shopping, featured snippets, and other parts of the first page for other types of searches, okay? For us, fully leveraging Google means appearing prominently in all 3 channels for every typed-in keyword that matters to your business. Now, not necessarily at the very top of the page, but as high as possible for as many keywords as possible, especially certain buyer keywords. By the way, don't worry, deep keyword research is step 1 of your working funnel that we handle for you. Few of your competitors are focused enough on doing well in each channel or even understanding that they need to do well in all of them. Note that as a searcher, whether you click into the first results you see or the Map Pack results, which are very compelling on mobile, you probably know that yourself, or you don't like ads at all and you look for the traditional results, you're accommodated. In fact, since this doesn't happen by accident, you're targeted by a business owner who knew the value of showing in all 3 channels. As critical as it is, achieving Google dominance is just the first part of your working funnel. And believe it or not, as you'll see in a minute, probably not the most important part. In summary, the thing to remember is that each channel in Google search results are derived from 3 different automated processes, algorithms, that determine the placement of ads, businesses, and web pages for endless search queries typed in by people looking for you or what you offer. And to really nail top-of-funnel discovery, we must do well in all 3. Mastery of all 3 algos or channels is rare, and that's why many agencies sell pieces of local marketing like SEO or Google Ads management, but not whole funnels that actually bring leads. But parts only do a fraction of the whole job, leaving other essential parts to chance or absent altogether. You need a comprehensive multi-channel approach that gets you leads. We're biased, but we think you need the working funnel. How was that? Was that too pushy? I'm Tom Mullally of Working Funnel LLC. I've been doing internet marketing since 2008, and my focus since 2017 has been helping local businesses with anywhere from 5 to 8 figures gross revenue per year with their marketing. Let me ask you, what percentage of visitors to your website never return? Now, you'll hear 97%, 92%, but it depends on many things, what you're offering, whether your site converts well, etc. But the point, the percentage is too high to pay for top-of-funnel attention with both effort and money, and then not do all we can to keep websites' visitors in or bring them back to our funnel. We know they didn't come to our site by accident. They had a need, they were looking for us. And we know most people don't purchase on the first touch in any industry. Unless it's an emergency, they could take days, weeks, or months to make a decision. So we cannot ignore these people. This is why top-of-funnel strategies are not enough. So after they leave our site the first time, how can we re-engage them? Mid-funnel tactics are the answer. They bring in the full power of modern internet marketing. Your working funnel makes extensive use of them. So where do we re-engage these site visitors again? Well, where are they? They're all over. As they spend time on Facebook or check email, surf the internet or YouTube, use apps, etc., we can gently remind them on these channels of their earlier discovery of your business and the problem or need they might not have yet solved or satisfied. We meet them where they are and continue the conversation, tactfully so we don't turn them off. You can make the case that the mid-funnel is the most neglected part of and holds some of the biggest opportunities in digital marketing for most businesses. Why? Because mid-funnel re-engagement strategies turn our top-of-funnel discovery efforts from break-even or money-losing into time, effort, and money well spent by not giving up after the first touch. Instead, proactively, systematically getting back in front of interested people, again, using multiple channels. An SEO agency will imply that improving your SEO improves your business, but top-of-funnel strategies alone, like SEO, Google Ads, etc., aren't sustainable in the long run unless you get a positive return on them. Properly implemented mid and lower funnel strategies vastly increase your chances of doing so. We invested in top-of-funnel attention. Now we follow up on these leads, leveraging automation. And automation is key here. Your working funnel is about leveraging today's effort to benefit your business far into the future. So once we set up several mid-funnel channels, you're present in the buyer journey of everyone in your funnel, but subsequent touches online require less effort from you and your staff until further down the funnel or the close. I hope that makes sense. So unlike traditional media like TV or radio, today's mid-funnel tactics allow us to control the conversation. So the goal becomes to continue to interact with prospects helpfully and authoritatively until they're ready to buy, rather than aggressively pushing them to buy right this minute. This is especially appropriate for businesses with higher conversion amounts or lifetime customer value involving purchase decisions that simply take longer. The working funnel, as I say, is ideal for these businesses, and that's one reason why we require our clients to have higher conversion amounts. Now, a well-built-out mid-funnel can take the return on your top-of-funnel marketing spend from negative to positive or from positive to stratospheric. It can be the difference between a sustainable business and failure, or 6 figures a year revenue and 7 figures a year. And implementing top-of-funnel strategies without developing your mid-funnel and lower funnel, as you'll see in a minute, is like customizing a car engine when there's no air in the tires. Here's the tip of the re-engagement iceberg, which you've probably seen in action. I'll cover it before we dive deeper. So using small forms on all pages of your website to offer immediate access to an explanatory PDF they can get in exchange for leaving their first name and email, maybe their phone number, in the form. This so-called lead magnet, the PDF, educates them about the service you offer, demonstrates your authority and expertise, answers FAQs, creates a little sense of reciprocity. Naturally, your contact info is right there on the bottom of each page of the PDF for them as they become more ready to take action. Lead magnets in video format are also engaging and effective. And while they may or may not be reading or watching the lead magnet, we send them an automated sequence of pre-written emails, which perform basically the same function as the lead magnet, answering questions about what you do, how you do it, etc., and just gently reminding them of your presence. Email is still extremely effective, especially when done right. But what if site visitors don't leave their info in a contact form on your website? Are they gone forever? Well, what if there was a way to maintain contact and get back in front of anyone who visits your website or Facebook business page? A central way to continue the conversation with digital marketing nowadays is called retargeting. Putting a snippet of code on your website lets us show ads later to people who visited your website or certain pages on your site as they spend time surfing around the web and on platforms like Facebook and YouTube, etc. We can and we should retarget over multiple channels to again reach these warm prospects wherever they might be online. Retargeting ad campaigns are shown to warm traffic. The prospects are closer to converting. It's low cost for what we get. You're automating subsequent touches after discovery. And in most industries, it's not yet being used by your competition, which is your opportunity. Since retargeting ads are shown only to people who have been to your website or Facebook page, a relatively small group of people, retargeting campaigns are relatively inexpensive. But these people are warmer than the cold top-of-funnel visitors from Google search. Retargeting done right is helpful, and it can be hyper-targeted. Show an ad for the exact service of yours they were looking at on your site, or the exact piece of heavy machinery they were looking to lease. You get the idea. Done right, retargeting ads might point people in our mid-funnel to an answer to a question they might have about our service or product. Knowing someone visited a page on your website about a specific service you offer helps us tailor an ad as a follow-up based on their interests. It's helpful, it's not pushy. For example, clicking on an ad offering a free guide on 4 questions you should ask before you hire a plumber or divorce attorney, chiropractor, landscaper, etc., it might take them back to a page on your site offering the lead magnet again, or a different lead magnet altogether. The ad is about the benefits of the lead magnet, not necessarily our services yet. Obviously, if they're ready to take action and call you, they'll also find your contact info on that page. Knowing you can re-engage with people means you can lengthen your funnel, focusing on meeting them where they are in their buyer journey with some confidence that the longer you engage with a person, the more your service becomes intertwined in their mind with the solution they need. Now, you've seen retargeting in action. Maybe you don't like the idea of it. Clients have told me as much, that they think it's a little creepy and that as business owners, they don't want to do it. But the thing is, you can be pretty sure you've been retargeted without even knowing it, or in a way you actually found helpful. Hey, there's that exact Airbnb property I was looking at in exotic location, whatever. Let's take a look. And again, if someone finds your plumbing services business while looking for sink repair, we can show them a retargeting ad for the service we know they need, rather than another ad of just your service offerings or your business generally. Retargeting lets you address their need, replacing ads that simply promote your business. That's effective retargeting. Not surprisingly, data shows that almost a third of consumers want a more personalized experience. Now, retargeting and email sequences too, for that matter, are mid-funnel methods that too often are done lazily and clumsily in a pushy way, showing the same ad many times each day or spamming a prospect with daily emails. But why would we do that? Retargeting works best when it's helpful, not invasive or manipulative. And as I said, for expensive semi-discretionary purchases like a bathroom renovation or wedding invitations, etc., where a long lead time, education, and many touches might be necessary to close the client, we'd show retargeting ads to a prospect only once or twice a day, maybe each featuring one part of our overall service, taking our time nurturing the lead. These are all standard sales techniques transposed to the digital realm and automated. This is real power. The better we know the prospect's situation and their mindset, the better we can match their needs to our solution in our marketing. Done right, everyone wins, and I advocate doing it right. And the working funnel makes sure that it is over multiple channels on which your prospects are spending their attention. Now, we can get creative with mid-funnel tactics, often combining them into multi-channel experiences. Your working funnel will include some amount of customization depending on your business's needs, and we can talk about them during the consultation. But for a start, retargeting with Facebook ads in the news feed of people who have visited your site and Facebook page, but not sending them back to our website. Instead, starting a conversation in a Facebook Messenger pop-up with automated responses you've pre-written to find out what it is they need. This is an outstanding way to get people who are familiar with your business on the phone with your sales team. There isn't much resistance to marketing in Facebook Messenger yet because relatively few businesses are using it properly. Be the first in your industry, in your city, to use it properly. That's an opportunity. Another example of mid-funnel creativity that's included with your working funnel, retargeting with ads on Facebook and across the web via Google Display Network and even YouTube that, when clicked, send prospects back to a custom page on your website that explains a specific benefit or aspect of what you offer. Now, in this case, the ad and the custom landing page the click leads to, they both address this benefit, like a micro funnel that focuses attention on a worthy feature or benefit, okay? Maybe connected to what their original interest was, okay? That could be enough to compel the prospect to take action, okay? Because we're meeting them where they are. Depending on what your business offers, there could be a few of these specialized microfunnels if you have multiple service offerings, for example. So, based on actions an individual takes on your site and elsewhere, pages they visit, buttons that they click, you can understand their specific interest or problem. Are they ready to buy? Do they just need some info? Just like a competent salesperson in a showroom, you continue the conversation in the correct context in this way. If they visited your page about the costs of a bathroom renovation, for example, maybe you offer them a small discount or other price-related sweetener. If they visited your testimonials page, maybe your Facebook ad is a video testimonial that a happy client made for you. We have multiple Facebook mid-funnel tactics we can test, different audiences, ad placements, etc., depending on your needs. What you have set up, what you've tried in the past, and how responsive you or your sales team can be to live inquiries. A pro tip, many of these tactics are about moving away from the usual ads on the crowded, relatively expensive Facebook news feed to newer formats your competition is less likely to be using. Newer formats Facebook users are also less resistant to, like Facebook Messenger. There just aren't yet a lot of ads being run in Facebook Messenger, especially compared to the news feed. So there's click to Messenger, but there are others. Your working funnel includes setting up multiple tactics. Okay, some will work better than others, and no one can be sure what will work for your business and industry until we test. And that's exactly why we build out your mid-funnel so thoroughly. Success with even a couple of these methods can transform your lead generation process. So a quick word on your lead magnet. A lead magnet must be of very high quality. It can pre-qualify prospects and do a lot of selling for you. Your more serious prospects might spend time with it, getting more familiar with your business and thinking of your business as part of their solution. It also has multiple uses. We'll even offer it to cold traffic right from Google Ads with a special ad extension most of your competition isn't even using yet. I use it for virtually all of my clients. It's appropriate for almost every local lead gen challenge that we have. Included with your working funnel is our proprietary process for creating content for a high-quality lead magnet without using writers who simply regurgitate web articles on a topic. Which is what a lot of people do. I think it's not effective and it doesn't actually help people connect with you and your business. This process is probably too good to describe here, but I will explain how we do it on your consultation call. So to sum up, after we find top of funnel interest in what you offer, we follow up on it. We develop and nurture initial interest by building out and then refining your mid-funnel using automation as much as possible. It's the same as in the physical world. Not following up ensures you're wasting money on your top of funnel efforts, your Google ad campaigns, SEO, etc. So following up digitally is one of the very best investments you can make in your business. Most working funnel clients had no idea that there are so many ways to do so using digital marketing. One more thing. This is the path to scaling your growth. After all, if spending $1 on marketing returns more than $1, it could make sense to increase ad spend until you reach your capacity or hit a natural market size limit in your city or area. Chances are you're currently not near either, but how would your business, your income, and the resale value of your business be transformed if you were? Now, everything we've covered so far sets up your lower funnel. With the working funnel, we're evolving your digital marketing from a static brochure-type website and random, unoptimized channels into a conversion machine. Now, that might sound a little melodramatic, but it's true. The entire purpose of your website and the rest of your digital presence is to get as many qualified leads as possible to contact you or book an appointment. So in marketing speak for local businesses, calls or booked appointments are called conversions. They're the only real purpose behind implementing everything we've talked about with your working funnel. So it would be a shame not to nail it. Now, let's say that for every 100 visitors to your website, 10 people set up a call or book an appointment with you in one of the several ways we give them, or had better be giving them to do that. So what would happen if we could make small changes to your website that increase that conversion rate to, say, 13 people per 100 visits? Now, assuming lead quality stays the same, you'd be raising website-derived revenue by 30%. And that could be a huge revenue increase for very small changes. Conversion rate optimization, CRO, is the science of doing this. It's making subtle website changes that compel site visitors to take a specific action we want them to take, a call or setting up a meeting with you, more frequently, without being too pushy and turning them off. You might be surprised how even very small changes can get you more booked calls. Endless case studies prove it, and they tell us what to test. Even if your conversion rate increases by only a few percent, it's worth doing. Few marketing activities have the potential return CRO has, and naturally your working funnel includes CRO improvements. So, what kind of site changes are we talking about? To start, clear or clearer provisions to compel prospects to call you, to leave their contact info in a form on your site, to schedule a call with you from your site with Calendly or a similar tool, to message you via an on-site Facebook Messenger widget. You've seen them at the bottom right-hand corner usually of websites, or simply to email you. But that's just the beginning, okay? How many of these conversion rate optimization related questions can you answer yes to? Are your email collector forms engaging enough or even clear enough to compel a visitor to leave their email? Do you have a Facebook Messenger bot or widget installed that encourages people to ask a question and start a dialogue with you immediately right from pages on your website? Does it have more than the canned default responses, or did anyone take the time to insert real answers to your business FAQs and maybe even a little personality? Have you ever tested different sizes or colors of buttons on your website and email sign-up forms? Just this can increase a page's conversion rate by a meaningful amount. Very small changes. Are phone numbers on your site clickable so that people on a phone can call you with nothing but a tap? Now, we'll assume your site is mobile friendly by now. It is, isn't it? But is the text large enough to read on mobile, and are the links easy to tap? They're critical and common oversights. CRO for mobile devices is often not attended to, and it's low-hanging fruit if you haven't yet got it quite right. Is your contact info present in several places on the homepage and every single page of your website, or only in the footer because a web designer thought it looked elegant? By the way, nothing but respect for web designers, but as with search engine optimization at the top of our funnel, most specialists for both disciplines don't attend to conversion rate optimization enough, or at all. It's another problem with non-holistic marketing approaches. Look, if your site has not been critiqued as an active aid in the buyer's journey, as more than a static brochure, and then upgraded accordingly, it needs to be. Because a business website isn't an art installation. It must be a conversion machine helping us to automate and then scale your marketing. Virtually all websites, especially for local businesses, and this includes your competitors as well, could convert better. Okay, let's cover benefits of the working funnel. The working funnel lets you work on your business instead of in your business, saving you a ton of time using automated lead generation and lead nurture to do much of the work of taking people from cold leads to warm, ready for you to close them. The working funnel is your opportunity to leap ahead of your competition locally on several specific fronts at once while you still can. Aside from ad costs, the working funnel is a one-time, non-recurring cost or infrastructure investment, a growth-oriented improvement, not a routine fixed cost that doesn't actually add to your business's expansion. Infrastructure that once built out serves your business for as long as you own it. Being able to show a proven, comprehensive, already implemented marketing strategy in place increases the value of your business if you ever decide to sell. Having one company handle everything ensures consistency of message through all your marketing channels and campaigns. And one point of contact, one person who is accountable, me, Tom Mullally, personally, and of whom you'll always be able to ask questions during my twice-weekly client availability windows. Happy to talk to you. Saving time searching for, hiring, firing, micromanaging marketing service providers. Eliminate the search for competent, responsible marketing help, which becomes an ongoing time sink because of attrition or them simply not working out. No more uncertainty. Save money. Investing in your whole funnel as a package should cost less than buying a la carte and implementing similar marketing tactics individually. Peace of mind, knowing you're getting full benefit of a comprehensive marketing strategy across Google, Facebook, and every service and channel we'll implement for you, not bits and pieces that aren't made to work together. Consolidate your marketing. Your working funnel is a mix of a proven standardized approach using best practices with custom elements based on your business's specific needs. This is not a one-size-fits-all approach, and really it has to be that way, as you'll see. We've refined and standardized our approach, which lowers our costs, but your working funnel has custom elements too. Break through the limits to growth your business is subject to if your digital marketing is unoptimized. A growing segment of your local market is reachable only online because that's where they spend their time. And finally, better marketing means you're better positioned when, not if, the next market downturn occurs. You've prepared. For example, during COVID-19, every single person I talked to regarded their working funnel upgrade as insurance, period. The cost of your working funnel depends on things like how many locations your local business has, what we need to improve or upgrade for you, what we'll need to create for you from scratch, what custom elements your working funnel needs. We usually work with established businesses with $500,000 yearly revenue minimum, and marketing budgets. Now, there is one exception. Having said that, we have in the past built out entire digital presences for brand new businesses, specifically tradespeople going to business for themselves. We've had very good results doing that as everything is built correctly and fits from the start, right down to your domain name. If that describes your situation, schedule a consultation at the link below. It won't take us long to determine if we're a fit. In any case, though, if you're not in a position to invest at least $8,000 US to transform your process for local lead generation with a complete digital marketing upgrade, then the working funnel will not be a fit for your business. Click the link below to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with me personally. Leave your business website URL. It's all we need. I'll do a light audit of your presence and that of your competition. That way, when we speak, we can focus on your current strengths and opportunities. Now, I aim to over-deliver in your audit, and I guarantee that you'll learn things about your online marketing you don't yet know. Take me up on it. I charge as much as $2,000 for full audits, by the way. And it should be clear that a full audit is included in your working funnel implementation. You've invested the time in watching this entire presentation, and I sincerely thank you for doing that. If you invest about the same amount of time on a live call with me, that's going to be mostly about your specific situation and probably worth even more to you than the general education I attempted to provide in this presentation. So no obligation and no sales pitch either, I promise. I'll also answer, of course, if this presentation provoked any general questions about digital marketing or the working funnel. Obviously, I can address those at that time as well. After the consultation, I'll give you a quote and I'll let you know what our current backlog is. We're careful not to get stretched too thin. If we are a fit and we decide to move forward, I'll invoice you. Upon payment, you'll get a list of things we need from you, like account logins. And we'll also have some additional questions, background about your business that will inform, our marketing, your marketing as we build it out, okay? That's a simple overview of the working funnel. I hope you got some new insights into your own digital marketing, seeing some methods you might not yet be using to market your local business. But now let's talk about what your business needs. If you think we might be a fit, chances are we are. Just schedule a call with me at the link below. This is Tom Mullally. Thank you very, very much again for watching.